Hello, I want to expound on the short that I did that I got tons of comments on Instagram before they shut me down and private messages. Some of the comments on YouTube are not able to be seen on general comments, and I don't know why. It's nothing settings that I did. It must be some settings that YouTube did to not show you all what the comments are. So with that being said, I want to expound in a probably more gentle, calming voice for the squishies out there that may have been offended, that commented to me that I was wrong. Hence, my channel, my opinion, my POV. First off, women of today still feel compelled to gossip, and I don't understand why. I don't get it. I don't like to gossip. If I hear something, I go directly to that person for the answer, to be able to solve the problem. Hello, Mary Lou. I heard that you said I had a purple dress on yesterday and it was red. Could you explain why? As stupid as that is, that's just an explanation. The jealousy of women of today, they have to be better, look better, have a better house, have better skin, go to the dermatologist, get all the shots, get rid of the turkey neck. They aren't happy with themselves. And the stories that they make up about themselves, if, for example, they do go to the dermatologist, and maybe they're saying that's what they like to make themselves feel better. I hear you. I hear it. I personally don't do it, but I hear you. If that's how you want to spend your money, you do you. But don't feel like because you're on Instagram, you have to have a filter. I have not one time did a filter. As a matter of fact, one of my stepdaughters did a picture of Jack and her together, and she did a filter. I think it was to make herself look good, but my husband, he looks like his mother because of the filter. Just my opinion. Ladies, the ladies of today, why do you guys play games? Why do you do things in a deliberate manner because you know what's going on? Here's another for example. You had contacted your boss about something that went awry in the office, and that boss came to you and said, Jerry, what happened with your workstation? Why is it awry? Why isn't it in a pristine manner, etc., etc.? And then I go back to the supervisor and say, who said that? But he can't say because that's a breach of confidentiality. So then I go back in my mind and think, who did I see during the course of my day around me that may have said something? I know. So I'll go to that person because I'm not an argumentative person, but I will say, hello, Mary Lou. Mary Lou, did you go to the supervisor and say that my work area was in disarray? Oh, no. Then I'll see Mary Lou in an hour or whatever, talking with a bunch of people. And one of the bunch of people came to me later and said, Mary Lou just said that your work area was a mess. And she was just telling us that. But when I politely asked Mary Lou if she found that my work area was a mess, she denied it. Hence the playing of games. I also see a lot of women do not speak their minds. They may keep it inside for whatever reason. I don't understand. If I used to have a problem in real estate, for example, when I was a realtor in Milwaukee, and I'd have to come home, Jack doesn't need to hear the problem that I had. I needed to get rid of it on I-94. Leave it in Milwaukee. Don't bring it up to Chippewa County, for example. That was very freeing. I would prefer to work with all men before I will one woman. Why is that? Not a sexual thing, not a pretty thing. As a matter of fact, when you work with men, you don't need makeup. You don't need to look pretty, smell pretty. You are there to work. I used to say that the women that held the flag at the job sites got the gravy job. Then I realized, hey, they're in grave danger because people are talking on their cell phones. They're not paying attention. They may be drunk drivers, on and on and on, which jeopardizes the flag person. More often than not, it's a female. But one thing I've learned from men is that men, when they're mad, they spout off immediately, right away. They go right to the source, discuss it. Sometimes they fight. It can get pretty serious. After their shift or after a period of time, before you know it, they don't have words amongst themselves. Well, I'm sorry that I hurt your feelings. I sense this and I sense this. Stop it. Men fight, they blow over, they get over it, they move on, they have a beer, and it doesn't get discussed again. When I was a realtor, the men clients of mine were easier to sell to because I didn't have to deal with the squishy games and the opinions of the women that wanted the house to look just so. Men, my husband had a friend, Lyle, now deceased, rest in peace, Lyle. And I showed Lyle not a lot of houses. He knew what he was looking for, and he knew where he wanted to live. But Lyle didn't care that the bathroom was pink. Lyle didn't care that the carpeting in the living room was mauve. And Lyle didn't care that the bar downstairs was a dry bar. Lyle wanted to make sure the foundation was good, the house was a good value, and that it passed inspection. Now, when I have a husband and wife, an expression in real estate is, if you miss the misses, you miss the sale. There's a reason for that. You have to gear towards the woman's side. You have to, Jerry, had to be, let's call me a hypocrite. I had to be a hypocrite because if I wanted to make the sale, I had to kowtow to the woman because she wanted everything just her way. Sometimes the gentleman, the man in the equation, came to her with common sense and said, Susie, it's okay that the carpeting is mauve and you like green carpeting. We can change it. That's easy. Or talk common sense that let's settle for the mauve carpeting right now. We'll get it clean. We'll get it all sanitary. We'll move in. And when we have enough funds, then we can progress and get the hardwood floors or a new shade of carpeting, whatever the case may be. But the women just went on gut. If they didn't like something, it smells in here. It's bad. I can't live here. But not looking at the big picture, because there is a big picture. Smells can mean something. And I was the type of realtor that if I saw something, if I saw black mold and I didn't have a person to help them to remedy the black mold, I would tell them, this is not the house for you. I knew enough in the inspection side, working with many inspectors, to know what's good, what's bad, what's other. Foreclosures, generally speaking, were trashed. Whole other ballpark. You had to bend and flow, go with the flow. In many cases in real estate, if you were to be a good salesperson. Once, another pet peeve of mine with women of today is they're all good, fine, and wonderful when you meet them at a bar and they're sitting at the end of their bar with their friends drinking seltzer water and lemon because it looks like a drink. Then the man comes and he says, "Hello, ladies. Can I buy you a drink?" "Oh, we still have some here." And just the bartender, "Get her another one." So they slurp up their water real fast and drink the drink. They may gussy their posture better. They may go to the restroom together and start talking and giggling. And then the guys come back. They may or may not get along with them. The women, I know another story is married women have gone out to bars, knew full well that they're cute, very beautiful. I'm not going to take that from them. But they take advantage of the men just to get free drinks. Tell me that isn't wrong with these babes. Seriously. So when a woman, when they go from dating and then they get married, more often than not they change. My advice to, and I did this to my son as a matter of fact, when you're dating a woman, just dating, date with your eyes wide open. You want to know what you're getting into. I'm not talking about a 17-year promise ring relationship. We'll talk about getting married in a couple of decades kind of thing. Once you pay off your loans or whatever the case may be. No. Look at them with both eyes before you get married, after you get married, because the love brought you together. Now at that point in time, you need to look at your spouse with your eyes half closed. Leave that socket that's on the floor. If you're having a party, don't lambast your husband in front of your guests because you're the hostess. Don't yell out to him saying, "Bill, this garbage is overflowing and the recycling is just a mess in my kitchen. I have nowhere to move." Blah, blah, blah. Wah, wah, wah. Snoopy, or the teacher. Wah, 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 wah. That's what the husband sees. I say, if I'm there, let me grab the garbage. Get over your drama, woman of today. I will take care of it. I blame the media for that because the media makes men look bad. Hence, the women, the real physical women of today, will take that and bring it into their real life and in their home and treat their husbands in a manner that is not respectful out in the general public. I'm a Christian woman. I have different values. Whole other video about my opinion, which is my opinion. But those were some of the reasons why I don't get along with the women of today. On the YouTube aspect, and I found this out from, let's call it gossip because it is gossip. I had asked a person, I said, "I noticed that you don't subscribe to my channel, but we're always friendly to each other out in other channels, when we see other people's lives or recipes or what have you. And that person said to me, well, I talked to so-and-so, and so-and-so said, your channel is very opinionated. Your channel, Jerry in her channel, she's different. I know that I'm different. I'm not like the majority of the women out there that are of those points that I choose not to be. That's why I'm me and you're you. But I thought, what a bunch of shenanigans. It's even happening on YouTube. Oh, you found me offensive, but you still want me to subscribe to your channel. You found me offensive, but you still want me to donate to you. I can, even though I don't know them, my major in college was business. I minored in psychology, and I did my real estate also. So it's not that I'm a 30, 40 something person that fits the bill of those women that I don't get along with. I'm not suited to them. But if I can teach you, ladies of today, just chill. There's nothing wrong with the truth. Just relax. Just take a breath. Things will work out. Our destiny is already done for us. And some may look at this video and say, I don't believe in your God. But this is my point of view, my POV. God already has my destiny in the can. It's done. All I have to do is be on this earth for whatever time he allows me, and then move on up. And I plan on moving on up because I believe in Jesus. John 3:16. Believe in the Lord Jesus Christ and thou will be saved, period. I don't have to do the rosary like I did when I was a little girl. I don't have to do Friday novenas. I don't have to work my way into God's love and arms. I'm already there. So, it's not my nature to hate people. It's the attitudes that people, females of today, are portraying that they need to get in check. It's not a lovely look, ladies. Just my opinion. So I had to do that. I had to do this video. I was banned from Instagram from yesterday's short, which was 1 minute and 30 seconds. So this is a softer, squishy explanation of the short that I also put onto YouTube. Feel free to comment. I have zero control about the comments, if they're seen or not seen. Feel free to send me messages via Instagram. I don't know if I have my email on the channel or on the description. I don't know. A couple people have it because they're YouTube friends of mine and they have my text and my phone number, and that's fine. I accept those too. But just my POV. Gonna start the day. Let's go. Have a wonderful day. Cheers.